The world's richest man, Elon Musk, just announced the 2026 Tesla tiny house is already here, and it's got everything we've ever wanted in a smart home. But how does it work, and what makes it different from all of the other tiny homes out there? Join us as we take a look at what Elon Musk just revealed about his new Tesla tiny house. What is the Tesla tiny house? The idea of living in a small space isn't new. For centuries, people have downsized their living arrangements to save money, reduce their environmental impact, or simply live more minimally. But in recent years, the tiny house movement has exploded in popularity. Thanks in part to the rise of social media, more and more people are discovering the benefits of tiny living. Not only can you save a lot of money by downsizing your living space, but you'll also have a smaller carbon footprint. Plus, it's just a really cool way to live. You can travel around the country in your tiny house and see all the amazing things this world has to offer. Or you can stay put and use your extra money to make your tiny house the place you've always dreamed of. Tiny houses aren't for everyone, but if you're even considering it, then you owe it to yourself to check out the Tesla tiny house. So what exactly is a Tesla tiny house? A Tesla tiny house is an innovative new way to live that combines the best aspects of traditional homes with the freedom and flexibility of tiny living. Unlike other tiny houses on the market, which typically start around $40,000, the Tesla tiny house will be much more affordable, starting at just $50,000. That's because Musk has developed a number of new technologies that make tiny living more feasible, such as solar-powered roofs, battery-powered appliances, and sustainable building materials. In addition to being more affordable, the Tesla tiny house will also be more eco-friendly than other options on the market. That's because they remade from sustainable materials, come equipped with solar panels and battery storage so you can live off the grid. They're also super energy efficient, meaning you'll use less energy to power your home and appliances. Now you might be wondering what the difference between a tiny home and an RV is. Well, the main difference is that a tiny home is meant to be used as a permanent residence, whereas an RV is meant for travel. Additionally, tiny homes typically adhere to zoning regulations and building codes, whereas RVs do not. This means that a tiny home must meet certain standards in terms of size, weight, and safety, whereas an RV does not. However, the lines between these two types of homes are becoming increasingly blurred. As tiny homes become more popular, many people are now using them as vacation homes or renting them out as short-term rentals. And some tiny homeowners even hit the road and travel around the country with their homes in tow. If you're interested in learning more about the Tesla tiny house, you can visit their website, where they have a team of experts who can answer all your questions. They'll help you choose the right tiny house for your needs and budget and help you through the entire buying process. The company offers a variety of floor plans to choose from, so you can find the perfect one for you. Some of their popular models include the Studio 1, 1 Plus, and 2. The Studio is a great option for those who want a cozy, efficient living space. While the 1 and 1 models are perfect for couples or small families, the 2 is ideal for larger groups. No matter which model you choose, you can be sure that you're getting a high-quality, well-built tiny house that's designed to last. What makes the Tesla tiny house different? The Tesla tiny house is different from other tiny homes on the market today because it's built on a foundation of innovation. Musk has always been fascinated with the potential of tiny living, and he is using his vast resources to make it a reality for everyone. Here are just a few ways that the Tesla tiny house is changing the game when it comes to tiny living. First, the Tesla tiny house is incredibly affordable. The price is starting at just $50,000. It's possible for anyone to own a slice of the tiny living pie. Second, the Tesla tiny house is eco-friendly. Made from sustainable materials and powered by solar energy, these homes are good for the environment and good for your wallet. Third, the Tesla tiny house is incredibly efficient. These homes use less energy and water than traditional homes, making them the smart choice for eco-conscious consumers. Fourth, the Tesla tiny house is packed with innovative features. From solar-powered roofs to battery-powered appliances, these homes have everything you need to live comfortably. Finally, the Tesla tiny house is backed by a world-class brand. When you buy a Tesla product, you know you're getting something special, and the Tesla tiny house is no exception. 8. It's clear that the Tesla tiny house is unlike any other tiny home on the market. It's more affordable, eco-friendly, efficient, and innovative. If you're looking for a unique way to live, the Tesla tiny house is definitely worth checking out. How does it work? Let's take a look inside the Tesla tiny house and see how it works. First, let's start with the basics. The tiny house is just 375 square feet, but it's surprisingly spacious and open. The main living area is bright and airy with plenty of room for a kitchenette, dining table, and living room. The bedroom is cozy but comfortable, and the bathroom is surprisingly luxurious. One of the best things about the Tesla tiny house is the kitchen. Even though it's small, it has everything you need to cook delicious meals. There's a full-size refrigerator, two-burner stove, and oven. There's also plenty of storage space for all your kitchen supplies. The dining table seats for people comfortably, and the living room has a sofa and TV. Another great feature of the Tesla tiny house is the bathroom. Even though it's small, it feels like a luxury bathroom with its walk-in shower and vessel sink. The toilet is a composting toilet, which is a great eco-friendly option. Finally, let's talk about the bedroom. The bedroom is small but comfortable with a queen-size bed and plenty of closet space. The windows let in lots of natural light, and the skylights make it feel like you're re-sleeping under the stars. Overall, the Tesla tiny house is a great option for anyone who wants to live in a small space. It's affordable, eco-friendly, and efficient. Plus, it's packed with innovative features that make it easy to live comfortably. We think the Tesla tiny house is a game changer for tiny living, and we queue and wait to see what the future holds for this exciting new industry. Some of the most anticipated features of the Tesla tiny house include the solar-powered roof, which will allow residents to generate their own electricity, the battery-powered appliances, which will reduce reliance on fossil fuels, and the sustainable building materials, which will minimize the tiny house's environmental impact. In addition, the Tesla tiny house will be equipped with the latest smart home technology, allowing residents to control everything from their lighting to their temperature remotely. Overall, the Tesla tiny house is poised to revolutionize the way we think about living, offering an affordable, eco-friendly, and technologically advanced option for those who want to downsize their living space without sacrificing style or comfort. So when is it coming, and how much does it cost? So when can we get our hands on one of these amazing homes? Fortunately, the release date for the Tesla tiny house hasn't been released yet. However, given Tesla's track record of innovation, we know that they'll bring the same level of quality and craftsmanship to the tiny house that they do to their cars. We can't wait to see what they come up with. As for the price, we know that Tesla is committed to making the tiny house affordable for everyone. They've said that the starting price will be $50,000, which is significantly lower than other tiny homes on the market. It's safe to say that the Tesla tiny house will be worth every penny. It's not often that you find a home that is as eco-friendly, efficient, and innovative as the Tesla tiny house. When it does release, it's likely that demand will be high. So add your name to the waiting list and get ready to downsize your living space without sacrificing style or comfort. The Tesla tiny house is set to revolutionize the way we think about living. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more videos like this. We would really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.